Good afternoon, everyone. We are the Group 11 reporters, and we report about the Chapter 11 about the corporate social responsibility. Chapter 11 is about the corporate social responsibility. So it means na sa company or corporation will take share responsibility for their impact sa society, and then i-involve siya ethical business practices, environmental sustainability, and natin itawag ang community engagement, and then employee welfare, and ang itawag po nato nga philanthropy. Muna siya ang act of donating time, money, resources na para makatabang ka sa ulan. Especially sa pag-donate mo sa charity organization. And then the next is, we have the corporate social responsibility is a business process. So, muna siya ang business process nga nag-interact ang stakeholders and the customers, the suppliers, and the employees o ang communities towards the compliance sa government policies. Kung ano na ay government policies na dapat niyo mo i-comply para po dahil sa environmental and then the social and economic concern. And it prioritize or focus how they share values than gaining profits. Ang share values like kanang common goals, kung sa common goals nila and the principles, kung sa kung ilang priorities, so sa business, para po sa, dili lang dito ang society maka-benefits or dili lang ang business maka-benefits, but both the businesses and the society can benefit. Like for example, ang Tesla electric cars. So, ganito siya o car emission and ga-promote tayo siya o sustainable transportation. And then the next is, and now let us see the development of corporate social responsibility in the Philippines. So in the year 2000 onwards, the CSR programs become popular because the company who adopt the program was recognized to be a company who is ethically. So, ga-abide din siya sa mga law, sa government, and then support sila socially, integrate environment concern during sa ilang business operations. So, kaning ethically is kanang doing right and just, kanang sakto nga, wala kay ikuan ng tao, and then na integrity, acting with honesty, and transparency, and consistency. Kung na-avoid, itawag na to fairness, so sa company, treating others with justice and equality. And integral environment concerns, kanang na-protect ka sa environment. Then, the next is, so in the year 1960s, na-donation, like ang company sa San Miguel Corporation, na sila ginahatag na donation diya sa mga charity institutions, like mahatag silang cash or mga goods kung na mga activity na charity. And in 1970s po, organization, non-like organization ng CSR, gigamit nila sa organization nga magtabang po sa economic development para po makatabang siya sa mga kumpre ng mga tao sa community. And in 1980s, nanalay po na itawag ang improvement. So in this year, business and corporations responded to extend their services. So naalay, muhatag na sila ang mga services sa community. Labi na itong mga poor ng mga tao. They extend their services through promotion of peaceful business operations. So makita natin din nga tayo na sa corporation or sa company is nag-operate sila sa ilang business nga bitaw smooth ang ilang nagamit sila corporate social responsibility. And in 1990s po, na nagtawag na ito institutionalization. So, ang matag business na corporation, na-contribute sila sa society kung sa well-being. So, ga-involve siya sa kanang mga policy making, and networking as part of the corporate social responsibility. So, diri na din sa in the year 2000, gapadayon gihapon ang improvement, continuous improvement. So, ang CSR programs ay continue siya and allow po sa mga pobre ng mga tao to access katulad ng mga tao ng mga poor na dili ay sila ka-eskwela. So, ano nga tayo is maka-access na sila sa education and also maka-avail na po sila sa health the education, again sila og skills. And the last is the CSR. Nahinahintay na dito accept no as we have noticed no sa mga business karon makita lang nato nga nag-apply na po sila og CSR and they nila accept ang business in the community.
So next is what are the pillars of social responsibility? First is external pillars. A is regulation, compliance with governance and local policies. So, yan siya is like dapat ginusunod na itong mga balaod or mga policy sa government para dilisan makasilot or makadaot sa tuwang panibot. And next is market forces, competition, natural forces, demographic factors. So, ang competition is hindi na ito ni malitayan kung sa taka-business is karang ang competition is pero hindi na siya mawala when it comes business. And natural factors is pagkatiman sa atong lipunan na makalikayan ng makadaot. So, need na ito timan sa like, sa mga plastic bottles, so dapat i-segregate na ito siya aron ng atong palibot is limpyo makakuan sa atong healthy. And demographic factors is kanang pag-angay sa mga serbisyo, produkto based sa lugar or like kanang itong magkuhan mga business, then dapat mangayon siya kung asa siya mas mo-face or mo-kuhan sa mga tao. Next is societal forces, the norms and beliefs of the people in the community. So, kanin siya is muna siyang ginagawa na kung kita isa ka business or owner ka is always nato kining ginagawa bitaw atong pamatasan or behavior nato sa isip kay mga pinit ka business mo kita isa ka business dapat kung ang imong empleyado is kinatiman nimo or tsada ko dilang pamatasan mo ay ko dilang tagad sa imong maayon. And next is internal diverse. Individual behavior, the monitoring of company behavior. So, kanin siya is money siya kanang always bitaw nila ginamonitor ang imong behavior para sa imong pagalingon. Next is principles, policies communicated, policies implemented, and best practices. So, ang principles is mo siya pagsunod sa mga pamatasan sa kanang kinaiya na to or ilahi na to ang pamatasan. And principle of communication is mo niya kanang pag-abot dito sa mga insakto nga mga kanang like pinahatod mo siya sa lahi pero dapat insakto karang dili ka makasukan or like may policy sa loob sana. And next is policy implemented. Tinuod na pagpatuman sa mga palisiya dapat kay kuan siya kanang ugna bitaw na kung unsang ginapatuman sa gobyerno imo din na siyang sundon dili kay maputput og imuha. Then best practices is paggamit sa mga epektibong pag sa mga operasyon kay dapat ang imong mga paggamit is kanang kuan bitaw insakto perfect and kanang epektibo pud siya sa uban. Then next is strategies, performance data, impact data. So, performance data is kung ikaw isa ka business, dapat tanawon sa dimo ang imo ang yung performance data sa imong tao o sa imong company kay para iligabot sa panahon dapat insakto siya o dili siya makulang kaya mabantayan nimo ang imong business na tsada ko ba siya. And impact data is pagsugod sa epekto sa company komunidad o palipunan kay dapat kanang ang imong pagkuan sa imong company or sa imong katawhan is kanang gina-ensure nimo sila nga makasugod sa mga kanang effect po dito sa mga katawhan. So, the next is cooperate social responsibilities approach and program. So, the rapid development of corporate social responsibility among cooperation through the Philippines have a manifest kuan kanang malampo bitaw siya dili lang sa tuwa pero para sa uban kay like for the business tinabangay dili siya ay then within sa mo promotion dapat ato silang tabangan. And next is integrate business and community. So kaniya is ang negosyo ang komunidad is magtinabagay kay para ang atuang kuan communities then the Philippines di ba kita ra mo tinabangay kita ra mag-help para maka-build ka gato ang mga kanang kinahanglanon or kita po daw magdala sa mga tao para makatabang sa sila. Next is skill develop or human capital development. So kani siya is kanang need nato siya kini yung skills is dapat nato siya nakikita diba kung kanang magtrabaho ka musulod ka bisa ka kuan trabaho sa ato ang kuan na natin sudan sa business diba isa ka ma-promote nila or makita nila ang skills na maayo ka muna rin nila nilang tabangan nga mas mo kuan di ba kasi lang malampo ang ato ang pagmao dili lang sa ilang business kay kung sa itong ginapakita sa ilang mo kurang ilang ginadayag sa inyo nga kini siya maayo sa siya sa iyang business maayo sa skills kanya ito rin siyang tabangan niya malampo sa iyang ka-business. Next is CSR as risk management. A is promote policy and legal compliance and report. So kung may tao compliance and report no kung palitan kining dapat ang atong kung natrabaho ka or isa ka manager sa isang business dapat gina-report nato sa atong owner kung sa pamaagi nga kining nanong nalampuan nimo or nahimo na nimo ka business or ay kanang like dito na kuanin mo siya nga yung sa nimo siya manong maabot dapat dili nimo siya ay kanang mo rin tinatawag ang business nga kailangan nimo siya ginapakita sa uban para kining may balangin at kung saan pamaagi. Next is promote acceptable strategic cooperation impact. The next is CSR corporate philanthropy. Support and access to the basic needs like education. So like karon pareha sa Northern Bukidnon State College na naghatag sila og big opportunity to student na maka-school diri nga giatagan nila o kining good education na walay bayaran but it can helps na dako kay siya tabang sa student na pinagiro o na makalampo sa mga estudyante nga kanilang support na gihatag sa estudyante is dili lang para sa kanang lessons na school kay gihatagan po sila opportunity nga tabangan og dili lang diri sa Northern Bukidnon State College ang ilang paghatag og access sa needs sa student para makahuman.
So next is example of typical programs on CSR in the Philippines. So Food Reform Group's Fields established its approach to CSR in 2026, revised it in 2014. 2006, revised it in 2014 instead with social changes to promote awareness and implementation by every employee. So our Food Reform Group Philippines is created its approach to social responsibility 2006 and then i-update din nila in 2014 para ma-adapt nila ang changes sa surroundings. Ang purpose ani is to raise awareness and encourage ang tanan employees nga to actively practice CSR and then this group established 6 key policy statements to guide their CSR. Next. First one is green policy, environmental policy. So green policy or environmental policy is muna siya so ang Food Reform Group is nanikamot sila nga para maprotektahan ang environment and then na-create po sila product na mas makasupport po sa sustainable development. Next is social contribution policy. So ang social contribution policy is muna siya ang companies na work together sila with the communities and nag-help sila para ma-meet nila ilang mga needs as a responsible corporate citizen. Next is guidelines for biodiversity. So ang Food Reform is nagbuhat sila og mga actions para nga ma-preserve at maprotektahan ang tanong, hayop, and of course ang nature. Next, please. So procurement policy aims to help society by providing high quality products and services. It improves the quality of life around the world. And the next policy is the quality policy. So it ensures nga ang kanang bilang nga product is high quality siya, and then environmentally friendly. And nagka-focus po din siya sa pag-provide dito of reliable products that meets market standards. Next is occupational health and safety policy. So, kani siya is i-prioritize din niya ang protection sa mga employee, ina-ensure po nila bitaw nga it's compliant with all laws nga related to health and safety sa workplace nila. And the next is principles of corporate social responsibility. There are 3 important principles that embody the CSR to be realistic, reliable, and effective. These are sustainability, accountability, and transparency. So sustainability is ano siya, ensuring that the company's activities dili bitaw siya maka-harm sa environment, sa society, or sa economy. So it means also nga dapat nga magbuhat og mga solution or ways para maprotektahan ang kinabuhi bitaw sa ang kinabuhi ug ang mga needs nga sa umabot nga generation. Next is accountability. So means is being accountable. So means good nga ang companies must take responsibility for all its CSR programs and activities. So important nga i-check kung kinsa ang maka-benefits ani nga programs o kung saan paglikay or pag-avoid failures para ani nga implementation. Last is transparency. So transparency means clear and honest. Clear and honest communication sa mga stakeholders, pinagibitaw sa pag-provide o tinuod nga o accurate nga information.
Next is the types of corporate social responsibility. First is basics, traditional conflict model, added value model, multiple goals model. And the next is advantages of corporate social responsibility. Improve financial performance. This means that kung ang company practices corporate social responsibility, like mag-care sila sa environment, mag-support sila sa communities, and treating employees fairly, it can actually lead to stronger financial results over time. Enhance brand image and reputation. It means kung ang company maintains a strong positive image and good reputation, dagan ang tao mag-gusto magpalit sa ilang product, and then dagan po tao magsalit. And then kung ang brand sa ilang product is mag-provide of high quality, dagan mamalit sa ila din, kabalo sila matabang kung ang usa ka company kabalo mo tabang sa usa ka society and environment, dagan customer ang pili sa ilang brand, and then dagan po tao mo support sa ilaha. Next is increase sales and customers loyalty. Kung ang company mo produce sila product na good quality and affordable or low price, then safe gamiton and easy to use, it creates a strong positive impression among customers. And then daghan po tao ang mo-support sa ilang brand. And then kung ang customer is ma-satisfied sa ilang product, so daghan customer mo-satisfied sa ilang product o ganing sa high quality ang ilang product, and then low price, ang tao nga nagpalitan ang company is magbalik-balik. And then kana sila ang nagpalitan ang product is mag-recommend nila sa lahi nga mga customers. Next is increase ability to attract and retain employees. Kung ang company is known for having strong commitments such as caring for the environment, supporting communities, and treating employees fairly. especially karong generation is mas prefer sa mga tao nga motrabaho sa na good values, positive impact sa society, and then ang mga employees ganahan sila mo stay longer because they feel proud and satisfied working for responsible. Next is reduce regulatory oversight. It means nga kung ang companies consistently follow sila sa government laws and regulations such as environmental, safety, and labor standards, and regulatory agency. This company is masaligan dito siya sa agency governments. Tungod ani ang company is galera sila makakuha dito sa mga requirements na kuha dito sa pamumutukod ka business, like sa kanang ipagkuha ka ng permit and license. Next is easier access to capital. Companies that actively practice ethical, social, and environmental responsibility are often such as trustworthy, low-risk investment. Tungod ani is this positive reputation, investors, banks, and other financial institutions are more willing to provide them with funds or loans. In other words, kini companies shows that it operates fairly, protects the environment, and contributes to society. It gives easier access to capital, meaning it can get the money it needs for growth and expansion more easily than companies that ignore their social responsibilities. The disadvantage of CSR. First is less profit. Kung ang company spends on money corporate social responsibility programs like communities, mag-protect sa environment, or improving employee welfare, it may not always get immediate financial returns. Next is competitive disadvantage. If ang uban nga companies kanang dili bitaw kapalo sa CSR practices, they may have lower operating costs because they're not spending on eco-friendly materials like community projects or employee benefits. Next. Loss of focus. Kung ang company focuses too much on corporate social responsibility activities, it might lose attention on its main business goals and operations. Example, if ang company spends too much time and money on environmental programs or charity events, it might neglect improving its product or services. This can reduce efficiency, profitability, because resources like time, staff, and budget are being diverted away from core business functions. Next is uncertain lasting impact. It's not always clear whether CSR initiatives will have long-term benefits for the company. Social and environmental priorities can change over time, and what customers or investors value today might not be important tomorrow. So if a company invests in CRS, there are no guarantee that these efforts will continue to bring positive results for maintain public interest in the future. Last is high cost. CSR often requires large financial investment like using eco-friendly materials, improving labor conditions, or funding community projects. This can be expensive and may not immediately lead to higher sales or profits.
And that's all. Thank you.